Hey up everybody, hope you're doing incredibly well indeed. First and foremost, I need to explain, this is the Faerun League, this is not the Creche follow along stream. It just so happens that Creche seems to be heavily featured early on just by happenstance. We weren't going to give this a full match report, but I thought every match day we've got to give some sort of report. So here we are. Today we have got Creche up against the Underdark. But that is not all, my friends. That is not all. This could very well be the title of the thumbnail. We also have two matches to pick from. We've got Szarr Palace up against Gagra 2. And we've got the Deep Gnomes up against the Absolute. I don't really like focusing on the Georgian team. So we are going to have the Deep Gnomes and the Absolute as our second match today. But let's not worry about that now. Let's go on to Creche, and the only absentee is that a word? The only absent we have for Creche is Szarr Wargrass, is currently out of contention with damaged cruciate ligaments. He's only played one non-competitive game for the team. He's out for 11 months. At 28 years old, his career may as well be over. That's the only person missing today. So let's get on with the match. Alright, a drizzly day indeed. However, it is 18 degrees. The weather has vastly improved since last week when it was like -7. Anyway, we've got a bit more positive approach with Creche. We've gone for a narrow 4-3-3 formation. We've got, once again, Jira in goal, Yek on the left, Vun and Ralarif in centre-back, Adaf on the right. Oh no! Oh good for Kufis on the bench for whatever reason. That's upsetting. There's no wingers for the midfield here, so we have got Gustav Stonegros, Giraffe, Jesseraf, and Gifarak all in midfield, and we have a front three. Orpheus does appear to be fully fit again. He will be searching for his first goal today. We've got Kefrik Voss in the middle, and we got Kefrik Fresian. She has been on fire for Creche so far, scoring 2 goals in the 3 games in which we've seen her. The Underdark, on the other hand, they've got a bit more defensive. We've got Bernard in goal, Georgian. I assume that's got to be a Georgian with a name like that. At left back, centre back, another Georgian. Centre back, another Georgian. Right back, another Georgian. I've got a feeling this back line is going to struggle quite a lot here today. Another Georgian at the left. We got Blag, Derif Bonecloak, and Tula all in midfield. We've got Grigo Gabriela. Is that a Georgian? That's a real person. There we go. And up front by himself we've got Captain Glut, who has scored his first goal a matter of weeks ago. So let's begin the match. Now this is interesting, because this is the way to get to the Shadowed Castlands, really, isn't it? You can pick the Mountain Pass or the Underdark. Which way will you pick? You'll have to see who the winner will be to see who you pick, I suppose. Anyway, rainy day here. Oh my god! 20 seconds in, Jesserev scored an absolute fucking worldie out of nowhere. You could sort of see it coming, to be fair. It wasn't quite out of nowhere. Look at this. Look at the space. That was a loud drum. A few pieces. What a goal. 20 seconds in, that's got to be the earliest goal we've seen so far in the Faerun League. Creche won the Underdark nil. I think things are going to go very badly for the Underdark here today, I'm not going to lie to you. It's Glut, however, he could prove me wrong in one fell swoop here. Nope, straight to Jira. 3 minutes in though, and we've had a shot on both ends. One resulting in a goal, so that's not bad. Oof! Bernard having to really jump high to save that goal there. The game sort of patted out a little bit there. I thought we were going to have absolutely heaps of goals in the first 5 or 10 minutes from what we were seeing. Not to worry. Oof. Goals just headed straight over. It's Jezerif now. Over to Brayleaf. Brayleaf, Jezerif. And now here's Yerk. Long pass there. Over to where Kuf would have been if he was playing. Look, Voss! Oh my god, Bernard! You see Bernard there? He sort of parried the ball and he did well, but he sort of tripped over trying to save the ball, I can only imagine. Kefrik Voss now with the corner. Headed away by the Georgian player. But it's picked straight back up by Creche. Jesserif again, the scorer. Taking on 2 players, he passes back. Over to Adaf now. Adaf with a low cross. Over the... Oh my god, another fantastic goal. Gustav Stonegros getting the second goal 20 minutes into the match. Creche are absolutely flying here. I miss Koof, not going to lie to you, but I mean, they're doing well without her, to be fair, without him even. Gustil, what a go, didn't even have to think about it. And it's interesting to me that the 2 goals we've seen so far have been outside the penalty area. They don't really have to worry about the penalty area because they got 4 people who probably aren't used to them. Am I making sense? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Catherick Fresian now taking the corner kick. Oh, Gustil gets another goal. This is awful for the Underdark. Just awful. I was about to skip it then. Forgot I was streaming it. Look at that. Gustil didn't even have to think about it. Half volley straight into the back of the net. Creche 3. The Underdark 0. And there we go. Half-time, Creche 3, the Underdark 0. And it's the first time in the season we've not needed the A-up privacy screen. You can just see the scores right there. Only game we've got going on. Not much to say other than the fact that Gustil is absolutely taking the game by storm at the moment. Can the Underdark weather the storm is the question. We will find out. Underdark kick us off. Still again, Gustil. Is he going to go for a hat-trick today is the question. There's Orpheus. Orpheus hasn't done much. He's been quite excluded. That being said, he has now got the ball. Passes over to Gustil. Oh, Gustil thought he was going to go for the hat-trick. Wasn't meant. Creche looking now with an indirect free kick. Catherick Frost steps up. Hoops it in. Oh my god, I thought that was going to go in. Nicely scrambled away by the Underdark, you've got to say. There's Catherick Frost again, the corner kick. And Bernard gets to it quite easily. And the Underdark with an actual rare bit of attack here today, I see. Glut takes the ball pretty much by himself, unfortunately. Cross in. Oh, it nearly went in. Goes out for a corner kick at the very least. The Underdark could try and make something work here. Bone Cloak with the corner. Hoops it in. Headed away by Jezerath. And Blag picks up the loose ball. Back to the Georgian defender. And there's Koof. Come on, Koof! Koof! Oh, absolutely excellent. I thought it'd be too little too late for Koof to come on. But Koof comes on, scores an absolute worldie. Gotta love Koof. Probably my favourite player for Creche. Maybe my favourite player in the entire Faerun League. Look at that, what a goal. The Creche fans have been treated to not 1, not 2, but 3 fantastic goals here today. And just an extra goal as well. What a game that was. Creche 4, the Underdark 0. Man of the match, of course, it's got to be Gustil Stormghost going to absolute worldies of a goal. And that will put Creche top of the table. But before we look at the table, let's go to our second main event of the day. We've got the Deep Gnomes up against the Absolute. The Deep Gnomes having a little bit of bad team news at the moment. Larica is out peeled knee ligaments and Silas is out with a twisted ankle. It doesn't help that they'll be up against the Absolute, who are first at the moment. And in addition to that, the Deep Gnomes have not won a single game this season. Granted, there's been 2, but they lost to Rastavi too, so that doesn't quite bode well. But they will give it a try up against the leaders here today. We've gone for a defensive 4-4-1-1. We got David Legastri in goal. Wiki at left back. Dimitri in centre back alongside Beldron. Wellsilt will be at right back. Stickpick on the right wing. Georgie in the midfield along with Baka Shonia. That's an actual real person. It would turn out. Captain is Mina. The captain's making their debut here today, so do with that information what you will. They're not particularly good, so I don't think that's going to go too well for them. We've got Tosny Istravi. He's the only person to score a goal that I've seen so far for the Deep Gnomes. And up front by himself is Lunkbug. I'm not having a lot of hope on him scoring here today. The Absolute, on the other hand, they've gone for a positive 4-3-3. We have got Avery Soncho in goal. Is that a real person? I actually don't remember if that's a real person or not. Anyway, got Priestess Gut at left back. Harness, the captain, in defence alongside Nia. Oh, Nia's making his debut today as well. That's fun. Malik at right back. In midfield, we've got Enver Gortash, Draw Ragslin and Szarr. That's a powerful midfield, you've got to say. Up front, we have got Deadeye Mibs, who's yet to score a goal. Orin the Red, who's been absolutely unstoppable for the Absolute so far. 5 goals and an assist in the 3 appearances in which you've seen her. And next to her, we've got Flynn, who's only got 2 assists in 3 appearances, so that's not too terrible. Okay, the Deep Gnomes kick us off here today. Now, what is the plan for the Deep Gnomes on this rainy day? Is it just going to be damage control, or are we going to try and get a result against the Absolute? Absolutely pissing it down with rain here today as well. The Deep Gnomes surely won't be used to that. Well, they should just have an underground arena, surely. Maybe it's got a bad leak. Well, so with an absolutely powerful cross there. Headed away by Nia, however. Oh my gosh! But nearly went in. Shonia with a fantastic half volley. Oh, here's Drew Reichslin. He's deadly from that position here. It's not the first time he's scored a free kick. So out here with an indirect free kick. Easily saved by the Georgian Deep Gnome goalkeeper. Who's this guy? Nice ball over the frill end. Over to Enver Gortash. Enver Gortash is tiny. On the red now, back to Drew Ragslin. Oh, and he's found Flint. Oh my god, Flint nearly scored his first goal for the Absolute. Wasn't quite meant to be there, however. Just round now. Chips the ball into the box. Oh, Drew Ragslin sort of nicks a goal there. I'm not sure if I was going to wide, but I think that may have been Carnus's goal. Drew Ragslin sort of just ushered into the back of the net. Have to double check. Was it going in regardless? I don't think. No, it's okay. Drew Ragslin. Absolute fantastic assist by Carnus, so you've got to say. Drew Ragslin again looking for a second. Oh my god, he's got it again. Drew Ragslin on fire here today. Look at that. What a goal that was. Half-time at the moment. The Deep Gnomes 0, the Absolute 2. The Deep Gnomes haven't really got a foot in, have they? Let's be completely honest with you here. It's just been sad for them. Let's begin the second half, see if they can make something happen. The Absolute kick us off here. Near over to Malik. Malik, plenty of room there to play with, we gotta say. Over to Gortash, over to Orin the Red. Oh no, that's Flynn, sorry. I need to wear glasses when I do this. And dangerous place to concede a free kick by the Deep Gnomes here. It's not quite the way they want to kick off the second half. Will it be Draw Ragson taking it? It'll be Priestess Gut taking a free kick. Go straight to the keeper. I feel Draw Ragson would have probably got a hat-trick there if he took that. Priestess Gut with another free kick. Feeds it into the area. Draw Ragslin gets the hat-trick. What a day for Draw Ragslin this is. That little hobgoblin just fucking the place up. Oh, I wasn't even looking then. Priestess Gut got a goal. So I looked away for a split second. It's like losing your kid, isn't it? Priestess Gut with a free kick. Must have heard me earlier when I said Draw Ragson would have scored from there. Priestess Gut getting the goal, and the Deep Gnomes are sinking the corner kick. Feeds it over. It's a bit of a loose ball. Enver Gortash nearly getting it. The Deep Gnome seems to just keep hoofing the ball and hoping that someone will be at the front to put it in. It's not particularly working. Well, so now. Crossover. Oh, there we go. That gnome sort of fell over once he got the ball. It's quite sad to see. There we go. It wasn't really much of a surprise, was it? The Deep Gnomes 0. The absolute 4th. Draw Ragslin. Just what has he taken before this match? Absolute phenomenal performance from the midfielder. There's only one other game to see today, so let's have a quick look at the highlights of that one, or at least the goals. And it would be a hard-fought victory for Szarr Palace, but it didn't come until late, 75 minutes in. And the Georgian player would score for Szarr Palace. Gagrity thought we did everything he needed to. Absolutely fantastic play through there, by the way. Making it 1 apiece. But then on the final kick of the game, Szarr Palace would take the lead with Gareth Hoon scoring the final and winning goal. Who are you, Gareth Hoon? I don't know who he is. I don't know. No idea. No idea who Gareth Hoon is. Anyway, that would end up being Szarr Palace 2, Szarr Palace 2, Gagrity 1. That's always incredibly confusing. So we'll have a quick look at the table as we're here. Looking at Faerun Group B, the Absolute and Szarr Palace. Szarr Palace are a team I would not expect to be in the promotion spot at the moment. Granted, again, there has only been 3 games played. All to play for. Next week some distance. We only have 1 match to watch for Faerun Group B. It'll be the High Harpers up against the Guild, so I guess we'll see you there for that one. Let's have a quick look at Faerun Group A, top of the league at the moment. The Coat of Bow, top of the league. Creche I don't know why they're not top at the moment, to be completely honest with you. They got more goal difference, so realistically they should be top, but they're not, so riddle me that. Centrim, also surprisingly in the promotion spot at the moment, but then again there are some teams here that have only played 1 game. However, we will be seeing on Saturday coming Shattered Sanctum up against Baldur's Gate themselves. Baldur's Gate have a chance of getting into the playoff place at this point. Centrim will go up against Tiefling Grove. Maybe they could go in there as well. You never know. We will see you then, my friends. You have a good day till then. Ta-ta.